Hi, we're Chris and Teresa, and we would love to guide you on your fiber arts journey. We own a successful fiber processing mill and online needle felting business, experienced at raising all fiber animals, and have renovated a 100-year-old school into a fiber arts retreat center.
Processing, needle felting, yarn, roving, fiber animals, and sustainable agriculture are all topics discussed here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for advice, information, tips, and getting your questions answered on all things from farm to needle. So pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be inspired while you learn. This is EweTube.
Welcome to EweTube number 239. I'm so excited for this because usually Teresa does this, but I get to do this. Can I get right into this? Ready?
I think so.
Okay, so I did this. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I have to say, I came to a realization that this is a little tulip that I drew out, and I did. And about halfway through, I am not at all happy with the 2-ply yarn that we produced for just this. And I'm like, it's not substantial enough. It doesn't slide smoothly through the punch.
It's
the whole thing.
Irritating.
It is irritating. And so then these little arms down here, so then when I got done with it, because all I meant to do was this. So then I thought, you know what? I want to try this. And the colors kind of match. So I just started stabbing. And I like it so much better. It's a 3-ply DK heavy sport, and it just works so much better. So I walked in, and Teresa, I was showing her something in the store, and Teresa says, she spoils my whole surprise of this by saying,
I have a way of doing that.
Yeah, I like needle punching with this better than this.
I like to refer to it as just punching. It's funny.
Yes. Anyway, and I'm like, well, here she went again. She spoiled it. And yes, so this other yarn that we have here, all of this that we have done works so good for the crewel work. That we did the embroidery work.
But it's
just too something.
too thin, too small, too something.
It's too something. You can't.
Because I did my entire leaf from last time.
Where is it?
Well, I didn't finish.
Oh, okay.
The outside outline of it. Mm-hmm. But when I was doing that, I decided I have some of this other stuff.
The white?
In the other room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to try that. And it's like, this is way more satisfying.
Yeah, it just went so much better. So, and this is what this is all about. What do you have here? You're going to come with something. I'm going to be really mad. What do you have?
Don't be mad.
What's in there? Pens that you got in there.
Not that. It's not even done. It's so.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay.
But so you can see right here where I played.
Oh, up here and ripped it all out?
I pulled it all out. It's
Why did
easily
you throw it
out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
But I decided that I didn't like that skinny little yarn that we were making specifically for this. And I don't know how I was going to break it to Chris. Because
and here I was going to break it to her.
I like the variegated business, but it wasn't as fun to punch with.
Right, because it's just not substantial enough, and that's what we were told is you need a 2-ply fingering, and I disagree. Even what is that? Even when the hook, the set of hooks, oh my goodness, I've got yarn coming out of everywhere. Even the set of hooks that comes with the set is a DK, that comes with the Oxford set. So what the world? But yet, you know, they were saying you should do
I should have
a
known you were
two-ply.
working on this. You didn't give me this option.
You already did one on this. Okay, one thing I noticed on this is when we do our pattern on here, you've got to stay, what is that?
It's pink. I didn't know what to make with pink, but now I know what you made with
Anyway, so it's,
And
you know, when
purple.
you're doing it backwards, just quiet. When you're doing it backwards, you have to leave room for the punch to punch against the wood. You know, you can't get right up against the wood because you can't get a full punch. You can't plunge it all the way in. So, because these are what we were thinking. It's it's already framed. The monk's cloth is already on the frame. And boy, this worked nice. It was a breeze.
And so she has the Oxford punch that
Yes.
goes how deep?
I
Not
have,
very deep.
yeah, it's the little guy. It's the smallest one. It's the 1/16th. Number
and
14.
I have the number 13.
Yeah. Yep. So
Mine went deeper, and so that was this. It went so.
and this, I really like doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cute, and the leaf was cute. But I really enjoyed working with the thicker
I agreed.
yarn.
I agree.
More than that, so if we can make
Yeah.
the yarn in the variegated colors.
So, yes. So anyway, we have now currently a whole display in the store of 50-yard skeins of this particular 3-ply
yarn.
DK. Yes. That
It's not variegated, however.
that no, it's not variegated because we had dyed it and we were promoting it basically for weavers and whatnot in the 50-yard skeins. But the 50-yard skein would have been perfect for this, and then I would have needed. So yeah, so totally put the brakes on, turn around. If we would do it in like a stained glass, so every kit would have some black, and you would punch the edges, like the leading, and so it would be more abstract. You know, like, let me show you. So this is, something like this. You see this? Like this. See this? Isn't this cool? Where it's so you would do it with the black like it was the leading, and then with different colors to make it look like it was a piece of stained glass, because I had to draw it on here and then do it. And I didn't want to do red, I wanted to do pink. So that's what I
Because
did.
we don't have red.
Yes, we do.
We do have
have 2 different
I don't have-
colors
can I
of
have red
red.
things?
No, give me that back.
I'm taking it home.
No, you are not. And give me that back, because I got to compare it to the other red I have in here. Where's my glasses? I can't see anything. Give me that red back.
I don't
because
know where the red went.
one is Lincoln and one. Here it is. Here it is. Give me the other
can I
red.
have that
Give
red?
me the other red.
If you trade me.
Give me the other red. Get it up here. So this one is got a little variegation,
Really
if you can
tiny
see this.
and little.
Yeah, this is the 2-ply. So is that. You're not going to like either of that for punching.
You can have it back.
But, okay.
I like the other kind.
So what we are going to do, because I have made so much of this, is, so this is Romney and this is Lincoln. The Lincoln, the staple length of the Lincoln is about 6 inches, and the Romney's about 3.5. But there is just little memory in the Lincoln, whereas in the Romney, whoa, it's got so much memory in it.
You gotta love the Romney.
You gotta love the Romney. Yep, exactly. But they both die beautifully. But
I don't have any Lincolns.
so shut your mouth. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have some new kit packaging for you next week to physically show you what it's going to look like.
Not only kit packaging baby lambs at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Friday. Baby lambs.
No.
Baby lambs can arrive on Friday.
Thursday.
No, Friday.
Yes! Thursday. Because the 28th is Thursday, and your husband told me the 29th, which would be Thursday. Correct?
He doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, so it's not till Friday. The 30th?
I don't know. I think it's his 29th.
Oh, well, anyway, this week. So, by the time this airs on
What day is
Saturday,
that really?
Saturday,
Can we tell you?
There may be.
Yes, we can.
There may be some lambs on the ground at that time, which would be
I hope they're
super
alive.
awesome. And
I
gray
hope it's warm
crows
and
aren't
beautiful. And what?
pecking their eyes out. So sorry, I didn't say that.
She didn't say anything about crows pecking eyeballs. You know what? So there is another YouTube channel.
We discovered.
Isn't it horrifying?
Yeah.
They call themselves EweTube.
Yeah, YouTube, and they started their YouTube 2 years
After
ago, and we
us.
started ours 5 years ago. But anywho, they're
makes
in
me sad.
Ireland, and it's a very very nice looking man that has
We
a
fully
big-
support it, but I don't know why they took our name.
We were just shocked that they started. I don't know if they didn't know about us or what the deal was, but. So somebody said, there's another YouTube. So we looked it up, and here there was this YouTube.
In
It was
Ireland.
about his baby lambs their eyeballs being pucked out by gray crows. And so we're like, no. So we didn't believe it. So we had to look.
This
and
happens.
Sure
It
enough,
It happens.
it happens.
Guess what? I don't share that with you.
Yeah,
I don't share all the horrible details.
because there are
Okay,
horrible details.
That could be our question for next time. Do you want to see the horrible
Things that happen.
details
sometimes.
of lambing
Raising
and
sheep
raising
and lambing.
sheep? Because I keep that a secret.
Yeah,
There's things that have already
as do a lot of producers.
right.
Mm-hmm.
My sister had told me at one time that you're not honestly portraying how it is to be a shepherd. And I'm like, you're right. I don't, because I don't really want you to know all the horrifying details.
And I know myself, that's the reason I never went into raising, quotes, breeding and birthing. I just knew. I didn't want to do that. I didn't have the heart for it. I don't have the stomach for it. And because it's awesome. It's huge highs and it's huge lows.
Right.
Yeah.
There's huge highs.
Like we just got done with shearing, which was wonderful. And then what happened?
We had a ewe that she prolapsed, which means that they're pushing more than their baby out. They're pushing their innards out, and then there's nothing that we can do about that. We put it back in, and then we secure it with a harness, and the harness is to hopefully keep them from
naturally
pushing.
trying to push. Yeah.
And it's worked miraculously in the past, but on this particular ewe this time it did not. She continued to push. She eventually did die, and we did everything that we could for her. We also have a ewe that for some reason was having trouble standing up. This is one of the ewes that we had purchased from
Illinois.
And we had talked about this before, where I had talked my husband's cousin into raising sheep so that we could use their wool. Him and his wife purchased some sheep. They decided very quickly that it wasn't for them. Last year during lambing, we purchased them back from them, and these were some older ewes, possibly that we wouldn't have purchased if given a choice. This ewe couldn't get up And we did everything, all the treatment that we knew to do that we had learned in the past from a vet. And she ended up, she could not get up. She wasn't eating. We gave her calcium because sometimes the calcium can be decreased by the need of the being pregnant. And we did all of it, and she ended up passing away. And now we have a third one that she has, this is her first baby, and she's weak. She has been having trouble standing up. We have given her the calcium, and she's still okay, but we're not.
She's in a separate pen by herself.
She's in a pen by herself, and the other two ewes I mentioned, the first ewe, she's had 2 babies for us. She's been an excellent mom. Last year she had issues, and we worked closely with her to save her lamb, and so she's become very special to us. And then the Cornwall we don't know as well, but I think that she was older. She was just too old to handle this entire thing, whatever was going on with her. We have no idea. We did everything we could for her, and but yeah, those are just a couple of the things, the mini things. But when we were watching this other YouTube in Ireland,
He was showing all the horribleness.
I haven't showed you all the horribleness.
Yeah. We're like, maybe folks want to see the horribleness. We don't know.
I just show you the good stuff because that's what makes me happy. That's the fun part of raising sheep.
And that's what people want to know.
Many rewarding
There
aspects.
are. Yeah.
And I think if you really love sheep, you love the nurturing part of it, where you're trying, they need you.
Yes.
And it's a good feeling. But when I can't help them, it's heartbreaking.
It's frustrating.
But at raising sheep, you have to realize that there's going to be those situations. And we have started this year, which is happening on, what do you say, Thursday? Just
Thursday.
exciting to me.
Which is in 2 days. You know that. I mean, it'll be 2 days in when these folks can see this. So
I'm excited for the first babies.
Yeah.
I
So
really,
next YouTube will be in the barn.
It will be.
Yep.
I'm excited for there are so many mothers that we have that are excellent mothers. And they almost bring tears to your eyes because they're so devoted. And then there are mothers that could care less.
Like Biggins. But she
still
has
love
good
Biggins.
babies.
I still love Biggins.
Because she's such a sweetheart
She's such
elsewise. Yeah.
She just doesn't know
She just doesn't.
what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And
Maybe this year she'll get it right.
maybe.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of hardships, but we were shocked because of the YouTube that's kind of stole our name.
Yeah. The world.
They started after us,
Yeah.
and they stole our name, and they now have more followers than us.
I know.
And so we were
sad.
watching it. We were watching it earlier and saying, "Well, like, what could we do? What should we be doing to get more followers?" And apparently, we need to show more death, dying,
Prolapses, gray crow, eyeball
I
pecking.
didn't see any prolapse. I'm going to watch tomorrow, and I'm going to see if there's any prolapses out there.
We're going to try to reach out to him and see if we can, partner together. Because he's in Ireland, which is kind of cool.
I would love to go to
And-
Ireland.
Absolutely. And he's got beautiful gray pastures. And what sheep wouldn't love to live there, you know?
And I could learn things from him.
Yeah. And he could learn things from you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very
that would be pretty
interesting
cool.
because today the one we watched was him chasing after this ewe.
Running, yelling
So
at his dog.
This ewe had just the head hanging out. The head of the lamb, it was apparent, that had been struggling
Yeah.
because
It was swollen.
the tongue was swollen, which I have seen. And meanwhile, there's crows.
Oh,
Crows are
great
gathering
crows.
around.
Big birds.
And they're
Ready to pounce on this little lamb.
gonna peck the eyeballs out of the lamb, which is awful.
Yeah.
I don't deal with this.
Yeah.
I deal with my own awfulness, which is horrible. My son, I think I shared how many YouTubes ago. My son went to work on a ranch in Montana that they raised sheep, and the crows were a problem. And it's like, I had never experienced this problem before in my own flock.
No.
And he's like, yep, they peck the eyeballs out right when they're born. And on this YouTube, we watched how
That's exactly what
this one was having the baby, and the crows were just gathering, waiting.
Yeah.
Which is awful. There's so many awful things, like I said, with the prolapse and that to deal with. I can't imagine with crows. Mine are in a barn, and thankfully I have 2 livestock guardian dogs, and they don't like birds at all.
No.
They are very upset over birds.
No. You know, and yours go inside. These are all lambing outside, which is,
And they have what?
oof.
I don't know, thousands.
Yeah,
4,000.
lots.
They have so many, which makes sense why they're lambing
outside, because you can't have a building big enough for something. And it's not it's not about ratings and viewings. I mean, we do this because, I mean, some of you guys have watched us from the get-go, and we are, oh my gosh,
Grateful.
We are so grateful and so thankful. And you know, and so many of us have, or so many of you have offered us advice that we've heeded,
and we feel like we know you.
Yes. It's just, and so many of you live so far away. We wish you could come, and
And a lot of you raise sheep,
or want to, or
and you've helped us,
or you know, are doing something in the crafts.
or you've
of
helped
the-
us when I've had salmonella killing all of my sheep. Yeah.
We love y'all like family. It's just been such a blessing to us. Did you ever try out the 2 electric felting needle machines? Yes, you did. We did that in one of the YouTubes. And
We did it
which
here.
one did you like better? Do you remember?
The one that is like $50 on Amazon is what we like better.
Yeah.
There was a $200
Rather than the one that was more money. Yeah.
I think I found it on Etsy, and it was, you know, I was expecting a lot of things from it because it was more expensive.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really, really like the one I got on Amazon. And I can, in the comments below, I will.
Put
and
the
in
link.
the description, I can put the link for that. I definitely, we both quickly came
Yeah.
to the realization that which one is better. So,
But with that being said, you can only use it when you're doing something large. It's not like you're going to do any type of, because it's like,
okay, so if you were making
Yeah.
a little bunny, like from my kids, you would
you're not going to use it. No.
a huge thing, like an elephant
Yeah.
in my academy.
Yep. Or your deer,
would-
you used it a little on the deer.
Yep. Or if you were making a dress for one of the Bear Creek bunnies. Yes, I could see that.
Oh,
Which we did
Yep.
in the Bear Creek Bunny
Yep.
retreat.
yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So if you participate in any of the retreats here, you can experience
You could try
using
it
one of them, or
out. Not.
you know, find out why you wouldn't. We've had it since when, and I've used it
Yeah.
not very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to use one needle in the tool, the needle holding
The tool that you sell.
I feel like it gives me, I have more,
I want to say aimability, but that's not what.
aimability. I have more aimability. I like it.
More control, maybe would be a better word.
Yes. I have more control
Yeah.
over this one single needle than I do have this hammering.
Or this thing that's going.
That could hurt me.
Yes. Many times over.
It could continue to hurt me.
Pound its way into your. Yes, okay. Okay, and then there was a gal Melanie was her name. Anyway, she said, it was great to see my cousin doing what he loves to do. And
Who is your cousin?
who is your cousin? Because is her cousin the governor? Is he, I mean, who is he? We were trying to figure this out because we got Economic Diversification Award at the Capitol.
We don't know. We don't know who your cousin is.
Yeah,
if
so
your
we'd like
cousin
to know.
was one of the winners, or if it was the governor.
Yeah, it could be any and all in between. Who knows? So anyway, we would love to know.
We would love to know what your connection is.
Yeah.
And Melanie also, when my sheep were dying for like over a month, and I didn't know what to do, and I was desperate, and we couldn't get the dewormer that I needed, she sent me
Yes, she did.
packets,
Yep. That's pretty cool.
which really warms my heart. And
Saved your sheep.
she did. And so we're very thankful for her. And so, yeah, you're the one that asked this question about your cousin.
Yeah. Well, you didn't even ask a question. You said it was great to see my cousin doing what he loves to
We don't
do.
know
So
who
we
your
would love to
cousin
know who
is.
your cousin is.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And then, will you have yarn for punch needle available outside of the kits? Okay. Now that we figured out what
Which one
punch,
we like
what,
the best.
yeah, absolutely. We'll have both the crewel work yarn as well as the punch needle yarn, which is also works great for the weaving. So yeah, we're excited about that. And 50-yard skeins will be and we're going to do some variegation now. I'll do some variegated dyeing.
She hasn't done variegation.
No,
in the
because I
50-yard
was
skeins
because I was focusing on the. I wasn't thinking of So
I
anywho.
know, which all along we knew that we needed to try it out. And
Yeah.
this has all been experiment.
And it's been great to have you all come along for the ride, and as we figure out what we're going to do.
Which hopefully
So
it means
kinda
more
cool.
to you when you buy one of the kits. And you're like, I was along
From the get-go. The
from the
get-go.
inception.
Exactly. All right. How many sheep breeds, Teresa, do you have? And how many crosses?
We were going to figure this out before.
Yes, we were.
Okay,
you
so
have
BFL 1.
Yep.
Romney. The main one is Romney. Cormo. What did I say first?
You said BFL. So Cordale.
Romney. Cordell. Cormo.
No, you already said Cornrow. CBM.
did not.
Yes, you did.
Cordell. Romney. CVM. BFL. Cormo. Cordell. Did I say that
You said
already?
Cordale first.
I need to almost write
5.
it down.
You got 5. And then you have some crosses because you got a little Wensleydale in there, but there's only a couple of them.
A few.
Yeah.
The Canasta.
So, yeah.
Canasta, her line of, they have a little touch of Cordell.
Right. So 5 is your main. Actually, 3 really are your main. CVM, Cornwall, and Romney. Yeah.
Yeah. Cordell.
Has been sprinkled in there.
And going forward, Cordell, we'd rather just purchase it.
Last week, we had so many people respond to what would you like to see in a punch needle kit. Hence,
We had a tulip.
we had a tulip. Brenda Kaiser, $45.91.
You're the winner.
Yes.
Thank you for commenting and let us know what you are interested in.
And there's so many good ideas.
Thank you.
So many. Oh,
We always read all the comments.
Yes, we
and
do.
We love
Yes,
all of
we
your
do.
recommendations.
yes, we do.
And we appreciate your help.
I look like I'm dark back here.
You are very dark.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
And
okay.
you just
4.
need to contact us on bearcreekfelting.com. The contact form, give us your shirt size, and we will send you out a prize. And our next question for next week, if you answer in the comments below. Isn't she cute?
What do you all recommend for Teresa's lamb name theme? Because
every year I have a theme that we just go by for the names of the lambs. We've had Disney characters, herbs, noodles, desserts,
Candy, car makes, car models.
and car models, and North County counties. We just need, I need something slightly funny.
Well, we do have
I need funny. Apples are not
Thank you,
funny.
Mariella, for the text that we have printed.
She had, and fish, which I love.
Fish?
Which
You
could
had
be
fish
funny.
too?
Fish could be funny.
I think it should be something like,
Like what? You tell us. When I go to name them, I like a little chuckle.
a little chuckle, like,
So the noodles were funny? Desserts were
you
funny?
couldn't pronounce half the noodles.
Well, I can pronounce them. My husband, he throws a fit. Birds were
She's really
last year.
sweet. She's really sweet.
We have a lot of cute birds. Chickadee, cardinal. Yeah, we have a lot. So what should I name? Starting, it could have already.
She
started.
apparently wants humor.
I need a little humor in my life.
So God bless you all. It is a holy Easter weekend, and
We are both enjoying it with our families.
we are, and Teresa has started lambing,
Hopefully.
which is even more rejoicing, and
So-
God bless you all for
Yes.
Easter blessings to all of you.
Watch
And,
Bear Creek Felting on Instagram if you want to see baby lamb pictures.